Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to my page. Today we are diving into a game-changing skill that can transform your productivity, helping you to prioritize your daily activities. All right, if you've ever felt overwhelmed with your to-do list, then you are not alone. But first, let's break it down together. Let's talk about how to arrange your tasks. I like to break it into 4 categories. Okay, one is the most important, the less important, and the not important. Those are the 4 categories you can break your tasks into. I repeat again: the most important, the less important, and the not important. Okay, let's go into it one after the other quickly. The most important. These are the tasks that align directly with your goal or that have tight deadlines. Okay, these are tasks that directly align with your goal for the day or that have tight deadlines. Okay, think of things like finishing a project that is due tomorrow, or you preparing for a presentation, a big presentation. You know that if you don't tackle these first, there's going to be serious consequences. Okay, these are tasks. The most important tasks are tasks that if you don't complete them, you risk serious consequences. That's how to identify your most important task. Next, we have important tasks. Okay, these are essential tasks, but they do not require immediate action. They do not carry timelines or deadlines, so to say. Okay, for example, working on a long-term project or planning for an upcoming meeting. All right, they deserve your attention, but you can schedule them for later in the day, or sometimes they are tasks that you can also delegate. All right, the important tasks, you can delegate them while you are attending to the most important tasks. There are tasks that you can actually delegate, or they don't carry tight schedules or tight deadlines. All right, they deserve your attention, but you can schedule them to later in the day. That's an important task. Now on to less important task. Okay, this might include responding to non-urgent emails or organizing your workspace. Okay, or preparations that have to do with your work details. Okay, they can be done after the bigger priorities have been handled, right? However, you must be careful not to let them distract you. Okay, they are less important, but they are still part of your work detail. If you spend more time on them, you may be distracted, okay, from the most important and important tasks. Okay, finally, we have not important tasks. Okay, this is where you find activities like gossiping with co-workers or scrolling through social media. Okay, these tasks can be tempting. Of course, you can agree with me that social media has been part of our lives. So if you're not careful, all right, they can be destructive. All right, these tasks can be tempting, but they don't add real value to your day. They don't add real value to your day, unless you are a social media marketer, all right, where you use social media as a tool. All right, you can concentrate on that if that is what you do. All right, but normal duties that are not social media marketing related, all right, you need to avoid being distracted on social media, so that you can be able to get effective, you can be able to do a lot for the day. All right, so you try to limit these tasks, these not important tasks. You try to limit them as much as possible. You can do this during your lunchtime, you can do this after work. These are tasks that you can actually do once you have completed your important, most important, and less important activities. Okay, so how do you put this into practice? All right, each morning take 5 to 10 minutes to write down your tasks for the day, then categorize them based on what we've discussed. I personally used color markers to differentiate each category. It makes it visually appealing and fun. Okay, so you can have your own strategy of how you prioritize, but just ensure that you take some time in the morning, all right, to write down your tasks and disaggregate them into most important, and less important tasks, and then you begin to tick the box. Remember, effective prioritization can be the key, to unlocking your productivity, and it can help your team to become more productive and effective. By focusing more on the most important tasks first, you set yourself up for success. So give it a try. Okay, let me know in the comments how you prioritize your own tasks, and let me know the strategies that work best for you. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more time management tips. Until next time, keep prioritizing and stay productive. Take care everyone, and happy prioritizing.